if you want to know something where he has an interest, a CS will make a presentation, and then William Ruto will take over. Say, this one is good. He begins now to explain, making sure that there is no dissent, and he starts telling you, the moment I arrive before you and what, then, he begins that slowly he's instilling fear. Mm-hmm. Today, and I know that's the situation. He makes it impossible for you to have a meaningful discussion. In fact, people enjoy going for cabinet committee meetings, the ones chaired by the deputy president, both Rigathi and Kindiki, because there you are able to speak your mind about any issue that is presented. But before William Ruto, you just have to know he has expressed his position, and he's looking at you. He's making suggestions. The look he gives you tells you on this one,
he has interest.
You have no option but to.
He's holding the cabinet hostage. Ransom.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot remember very well, one of the things that actually fueled the demonstrations that we had back in the year 2024 June, it is the fact that William Ruto was having excessive expenditure of public funds in unnecessary things, which actually angered most of the Kenyans, especially the youths. And one of the things that William Ruto did that really touched Kenyans, it is the fact that he hired a 200 million jet to the United States of America, an unnecessary journey for this country. He used a lot of money than any other person could have expected. So therefore, this is one of the things that is very critical as far as the Kenyans are concerned. Justin J.B. Muturi, the gentleman who William Ruto just recently sacked, promised to release information. And from his statement today, Justin Muturi has released critical information as far as the issue to do with the private jet is concerned. As we speak today, Justin Muturi is planning to expose more information from what I've read from his mood and what I can see in his eyes. He's determined to ensure that President William Ruto's name has completely been finished, more especially from the Mountain region. When Kenyans raised issues to do with the private jet, William Ruto came out and said that we are wrong as Kenyans, and that the money that was used, it was less than 10 million. It is not even 200 million, that the way it was being said. Yet we all know how much the jet can cost from the United States, United Arab Emirates to Kenya, to Atlanta, to Washington, and again back to Kenya, and then finally again back to its own place. So the fact remains very well that the cost William Ruto was trying to say, it was the cost of just maintaining even the staff alone. Who could just give a jet just like that to a president who has money? Who can just do that? So Justin Muturi has come out to release information that I did not expect him to do. As you can hear from him, Justin Muturi is saying that the Devki is as a center of the jet that was hired, which means Devki, the person who was saying that William Ruto should run the country for 25 years, organized the jet, and President William Ruto probably paid for it without considering the problems that Kenyans are experiencing. So as we speak today, all those billionaires that have been created by President William Ruto have engaged in one way or the other in some shoddy deals in the country that are probably affecting the economy of this country negatively. When I listen to Justin Muturi, I can see the sense of seriousness that even now the issue to do with Adani, the issue to do with Shah, the issue to do with the housing project, you are going to get clear information on who is benefiting. Because there's one thing that we must agree, and I did it in another video and said that William Ruto never puts efforts where he does not benefit directly financially. He does not do that. So the fact remains that, as Justin Muturi has put it, the issue of the aeroplane that was hired to Talanta. It incorporated so many other people, including Devki. I was wondering, why is it that it is his company that is doing much better than any other company in this country? Is the only one praising William Ruto amongst all other billionaires. Is the only one making profits, unlike many other billionaires we have in this country. Only to realize from Justin Muturi that he's always involved in William Ruto's deals, regardless of the pain that Kenyans undergo. As if that is not enough, Justin Muturi has also given a hint that there was a scandal that was involved in the issue to do with planting 15 billion trees across the country. That shows very well that he has critical information that's going to release to the public as a former Attorney General of this country. And let me tell you why Justin Muturi is doing this. First, it is because William Ruto accused him of being incompetent. Second, it's also as a result of the humiliation that he has been undergoing, especially abduction of his own son. Therefore, he sits back and asks himself, am I a partner in this government? Why am I experiencing all this? And from the interview that was done to him today, he was saying that he first wanted to get in and understand more, and then later on come out. And probably is thinking to write a book. But the book is not enough for this country. We want if there was an involvement of wastage of public funds in their deals. JB Muturi comes up with a way that we can be able to solve that such a problem. Because we cannot live as a country where politicians do what they want, how they want it done, and the best way they feel they can benefit from it. In the coming days, we expect JB Muturi to release more information, to release more facts about what is happening in government. And actually, even Gachagua himself will come out and echo some of these things. Because he once said he has information that's going to release to Kenyans, of which nowadays he has kept quiet, and probably is going to come up with a better way of releasing some of this information to the public so that they can be able to make much more sense. Not just at the press conference with some of the Kikuyu media people. No, he wants to do it for the entire country to understand. So from now going forward, let's expect a very serious strategy from JB Muturi of releasing information to the public, and most of this information will be painful for any other Kenyan to listen to, because it's likely going to involve embezzlement of public funds. Something that most Kenyans are speaking right now against in all ways and in all platforms. The Ruto must go things that we hear in almost all functions is a result of the culmination. It's actually as a result of this kind of information that is released to Kenyans, more especially regarding the issue to do with wastage of public funds in one way or the other. So therefore, we want to see what JB Muturi is having for the people of Kenya going forward. And please make sure that you stay tuned as we are going to do more analysis here today. But in the comment section, please let me see whether you guys are understanding the plan of JB Muturi, or whatever is going to do is going to be significant for this country. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Abel Mugwa. See you next time for more videos that we do right here on Mugwa Times.